We're from Fancy Techo Crafts.
And we're going to show you how to get your craft on. The rib stitch is made using knits and purls and alternating them, and it creates a very stretchy fabric that's great for the edges of sweaters, hats, socks, and it's reversible too, so you can use it for a scarf. The edges don't roll, so it's a great flat fabric. I've cast on an odd number of stitches because I want to start and end with the same stitch. And I'm going to do a 1x1 rib. So I'm going to start with a knit and do 1 knit, 1 purl, 1 knit, 1 purl to the end where I will finish with a single knit. I'm holding my stitches in my left hand, and with my working needle I'm going to go into the stitch as if to knit, so from front to back, and then pull my yarn through the stitch and move it to the right needle, working 1 knit stitch. At this point you need to prepare to purl, so you're going to bring your working yarn through the needles to the front. You want to make sure you don't go over your needle or around your other needle because that's going to cause problems. Just bring it through the 2 tips of the needle to the front. Now I'm going to go into my stitch purlwise, which means from right to left, wrap that needle and pull that new stitch through the loop onto my right hand needle and drop the stitch off the left needle. So I've done 1 knit and 1 purl. I want to get ready to do my knit stitch, so I'm going to bring the yarn through the needle tips again to the back to prepare for my knit stitch, and then work that knit stitch. Anytime you're going from knits to purls or purls to knits, you're going to bring your yarn to the other side of your work through the 2 needles. So I'm going to continue knitting and purling to the end of this row. I'm going to turn my work, and with ribbing you always want to purl the purls and knit the knits. So to figure out which stitch to do next, I'm looking at my knitting and I can see this bump here. That's a purl stitch. The next stitch has a V and that's a knit stitch. So for this first purl, I'm going to have my yarn in front and go into the stitch as if to purl and work that stitch. Bring my yarn through the needles to the back and work my knit all the way to the end of the second row. And I've finished with the purl. And now you can start to see your rib taking shape.